What's up everybody? Welcome to another episode. In this video, we gotta make a whole bunch of different shirts for different companies. I have a feeling this is gonna be a long day, so we better get started with this episode. I'm gonna show you or do a mini unboxing, just one box. I'm gonna go ahead and move the shirt out of the way. I'm gonna use the little blade here. This is another product that we've been outsourcing a lot lately. One side and then the other side is for this company. For the shirt, we made it a lot simpler, all one color. This is the best way to keep it affordable for your customer. Look at the front, it's basically the same except we got rid of the detail, this one here. In case you're not familiar with our videos or content, for the most recent episodes, we've been using a lot of transfers, the DTF and the screen printed transfers to be more specific. But for these projects, we're gonna use HTV or heat transfer vinyl, and the brand is gonna be Caesar Easy Weed. And here are the main reasons why we will use that material. The first one is the quantity. For this business in particular, we're only gonna make 12 t-shirts. And also the customer loves the metallic or the feel that he gets when we use Caesar Easy Weed vinyl. This is gold color. I don't know if you can notice it in the camera. Honestly, it's really hard to accomplish the look and the feel of this material using the screen printed transfers. I mean, we have used them so many times in the past, and so far we haven't found anything that's close to this. For this order, we could have easily got the screen printed transfers since it's all one color, but we didn't really have that much time to wait. We needed to get it done as soon as possible, and that is another of the reasons why we decided to use the Caesar Easy Weed or the HTV vinyl. And also the design is only one color. I think you're gonna notice that with every design that we gotta work with today. All of them are just one color. We're not gonna layer any HTV. I mean, you can do it. We have done it in the past, but we try to avoid that. I mean, you can always use like more than one color as long as they're not on top of each other. I think that's gonna be fine. Now, if you have no option but to layer it, I think you're gonna be fine. If you're having issues with your vinyl cutter while cutting the vinyl, it's moving out of the paint rollers or the cutting area, that means you didn't align the vinyl. I'm gonna show you how we do that. First, I'm gonna turn it on. After I have pulled the vinyl to the front, I'm going to make sure that the vinyl looks aligned. I know a lot of you are getting bored or tired of us showing this step, but we think about the people that are just watching us for the very first time or that are just getting started that have no idea how to align it. Now, I think that's good. I'm gonna lock it and then send the vinyl to the back and just pay attention to the movement of the vinyl. If it moves a lot, that means you need to realign it. But I think we are good there. I know this is a different project. Well, actually it's part of the same episode, but just a different one. And I have 6 different copies. And the good thing about this design is that it doesn't take the whole area. So I have some room to the sides. Still, you wanna make sure to align it. And now I'm going to make sure to position it in the right place, and then I'm going to check the settings. Last time we used them, they were okay. Offset 0, speed 34, acceleration 1, cut force 15, and now we are good to go. Now I'm going to go ahead and send it, and I'm 100% confident that everything will be fine since we made sure to align the vinyl. If you guys are liking this video, make sure to give us a like, subscribe, and turn on your notifications. Our vinyl cutter is ready. See, it didn't move at all. Perfect. We're using a good quality heat press, a little pricey, totally worth the investment. If you want to make sure the vinyl or the material will last a long time, make sure to follow the instructions. First, we're going to check the temperature, and it's at 310. We're going to give it about 15 seconds, and I think we're good. Now, I'm going to close the heat press, and we have a pressure of 7 and 6. So I'm going to have to readjust it a little bit. It has to be firm. It's time to apply these logos. They actually have 2 on the front, and we already have the measurements. I saved them in the computer because this customer is very specific about the position, and we have all the logos here. So this one is about 8.5 from here, and this one is like 7.5. Which it's not exactly in the center, but again, that was on purpose. Now I'm gonna press it full cycle. I can do a hot peel. Now we do the back. This one looks perfect. I've already aligned it, although it was a challenge because of the design is like to the right, or the logo is to my right. There's no center point, but I just used like the bottom and also to the sides, so it looks good to go. I'm gonna press it the full cycle, and then I'm gonna do hot peel, and we are ready. Now we're gonna keep on working because we have a few more to go. We also have to make a few hoodies, like 3 of them. This is one of them for the same company. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I'm a little tired. We are finished. We already pressed every single shirt, well, except this one. This is the very last one. Let me show you all the other shirts, like with the big letters, the front, the back. These are for the kids, but we also have for adults. Something I also want to mention here, Nacho is wearing a shirt that he made a few years ago, at least like probably 2.5 or even 3 years ago. The vinyl has lasted for a long time, except the letters that we layered, and this is what I was talking about. See, everything else looks in good shape. I mean, it's cracking, the vinyl is cracking, which is expected after so long, but the letters came off. I mean, we could fix that, but that was the point I was trying to make earlier. You see the red color is not layered on top of the white one, but we layer white letters on top of the YouTube logo, and those came off. And that's exactly why I avoided doing on the other shirts. You can see that the yellow or the hat is not layered exactly on top of the logo. So that's something that you must keep in mind. But now I'm gonna press this so we can get done with the whole thing, because I really need to take a break. I'm getting really hungry. I'm sure Luis is starving, and Nacho too.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let Nacho take care of that. This is a huge letter. It measures almost 15 because the pillow is 15 inches and it barely covered the whole letter. So it's, in case you're wondering the size, the one on the front, it's a lot bigger. That one was a little bigger than the pillow. So I had to improvise. I had to press like the whole thing, and then I did it in sections. It takes some time, but it's something that you must do to avoid the letter coming off, just like you saw earlier. That's something to keep in mind. Guys, remember, if you like this video, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on your notifications. Remember that you can get all your equipment and materials through the links in the description, or you can also go to our website, www.rlidecals.com. And here we have all the shirts. These are two different businesses, but for each business, at least for this one, we made like two different versions for the, I guess, the son, and then for the dad. And then we also made for AG services. And this is like a special request. The original logo for the company is the gold color, but he also wanted something personal, but I guess it's like the brand too. That's how you keep the customers happy. Always try to give or walk the extra mile if you can. That's what we did. You know, we give him a good deal, and we also worked on his idea, on their ideas, because this is a perfect example of that too. And that is the good thing about using a vinyl cutter and using HTV, that you can do like different designs. I mean, that takes a little bit longer, but if you were using screen printing, that would be, I guess, a little bit more work, but I'm not familiar with that process, but that's what I've heard. All right, thank you so much. We'll see you guys until the next one, and have a good day.